Many people bandy the word compliance about, but it's seldom, if ever, defined. Without a definition, we cannot be clear that the provider and the user of the compliance mean or expect the same thing, and this is how confusion occurs. The difficulty in defining compliance stems from the fact that its meaning may change in accordance with the nature of its user. One size certainly doesn't fit all. For our purposes, compliance may be defined as either action or fact of complying with a wish or command, or the ways in which the state maintains order and compliance. Therefore, we can see that compliance means at least two different things. One, what an agency decides are its wishes to be carried out by the provider. Two, what a state requires to maintain order. In this case, the state that we have in mind, the state where the work is carried out, as well as the state where the worker is tax resident, if this is different. Why is compliance important to you? Protection. The most pressing concern of any recruitment business is to protect its hard-earned reputation. This can be easily damaged by not taking sufficient interest to ensure that contractors are working in a way that meets all the expectations of the relevant authorities where the work is carried out. These expectations are both of law and practice and can include immigration having the legal right to work, reporting and paying all tax and social charges due, observing and adhering to employment and labour leasing laws as applicable. Breaching any of these regulations can swiftly lead to damaging publicity and friction with a valued client. There may also be adverse financial implications in getting it wrong, but these are likely to have a shorter-term effect than the denting of your reputation. Criminal Finances Act 2017. In September 2017, the UK enacted laws creating two new criminal offences. The first is that of aiding a party to avoid tax in the UK, while the second covers aiding a party to avoid tax abroad. The law catches UK-based businesses, as well as those carrying on business in the UK, but based abroad. These new laws impose potentially unlimited fines on recruitment businesses and their directors and should not be taken lightly. Access Financial's approach to compliance. At AF, the first step is setting the scope of our recruitment company's wishes. Their policies may demand that contractors are only employed, others that they are self-employed, or that there is local billing where they or their clients are based. This is up to the agency to set and for AF to respect. The second step is to ensure that actions are taken to make sure that, however the contractor is working, all the relevant information and local practices are respected. Third, the contractor, if working abroad, may well have tax and other liabilities back home, and for him or her it's important that the laws relevant there are also respected. Where there's a conflict between the latter two, the matter is generally answered in the double tax and social security treaties in force. Our understanding of the importances our agencies place on compliance is key to why we place such emphasis on it too. How long does compliance take? This depends. Some steps are instant, others take time. Generally, an employed solution can be regularized most quickly. A personal service company to be localized may take longer because it's more complicated. Furthermore, localization in one country may take less time than another. The efficiency of foreign tax authorities varies from country to country. A self-employed solution may fall between the two. It can take between a matter of days and several months to fulfill all the requirements on compliance. What assurance do you have until compliance is complete? The most important factor is to be able to demonstrate to the relevant authorities that you're acting in the utmost good faith. The fact that you've made, for example, a self-employed registration should be enough to demonstrate this, as in some countries the processing can take several months. AF can always supply evidence of applications as soon as they've been made, following receipt of all information required from the contractor to submit the application. What is not acceptable ever is to hide from the authorities in the hope of not being discovered. This is tax evasion and is illegal. What to do in cases where compliance is not complete. A recruitment business should take compliance very seriously and should work with a contractor and any umbrella company to make sure things are handled correctly. If a contractor is not cooperating to provide information to make him or her compliant, the recruitment company should act with the umbrella company to enforce compliance and not treat an umbrella company unreasonably. We're only trying to help. Reporting on compliance. It's not only important to do compliance, it's important to be seen to be doing compliance. Access Financial has its agency compliance portal Fortuna to report to you on compliance. Alternatively, you can ask AF to report periodically on the compliance status of any of your clients, even under GDPR you are entitled to know.